Hello, and welcome to Dawn Hammond's Arlington Weekly News. I'm Daniel Pineda. We have a great program this week. We have our news stories, community bulletin board, and 55 plus news. But first, a social media reminder. You can watch the Arlington Weekly News on our YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/Arlington Weekly News and the number 1. Also on Facebook and WERA 96.7 FM. And now on to our first news story for this week. On Friday, March 25th, Arlington County's COVID case site showed 40,964 total cases, with 68 new cases on March 24th. As for vaccinations, we examined Arlington County's vaccination tracker. According to that site, 197,556 Arlingtonians aged 5 and above have received at least one dose of the COVID vaccine. They show that figure as 87.1% of their estimated eligible population of 226,754 Arlingtonians. 29,198 Arlingtonians remain unvaccinated. Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine for 5 through 11-year-olds is still available at the following locations. Arlington Mill Community Center, that's located at 909 South Dinwiddie Street, and Walter Reed Community Center, that's located at 2909 16th Street South. Walk-ins for 5 through 11-year-olds are available Monday through Friday from 2 p.m. to 6:45 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday from 9 a.m. to 4:45 p.m. For more information, consult the Arlington County website. And now on to our next news story for this week. The following is a message we received via Inside Arlington. The Arlington County Board is excited to announce the newly appointed members of the Community Oversight Board, COB. The COB is a public body appointed by the County Board in charge with advising the board on how to improve transparency and accountability in the Arlington County Police Department and to perform delegated functions of the County Board, including accepting complaints from community members, reviewing ACPD investigations into police conduct, and engaging with the community to improve the relationship with law enforcement professionals. The Oversight Board will consist of 7 voting members who are residents of the county and reflect our demographic diversity, along with 2 non-voting members with prior law enforcement experience. Among the COB's first acts of business will be to establish policies and procedures for their operations. The work of the COB will be supported by an independent policing auditor, a new position that the county is in the process of recruiting. The hiring announcement for the independent policing auditor was posted by the county last week. As its March 22nd recessed board meeting, the county board appointed the 7 voting and 2 non-voting members. My colleagues and I were very impressed with the quality of applicants for our inaugural Community Oversight Board. We are confident that the thoughtful group selected, which brings together a broad range of life and professional experiences, will be leaders in advancing mutual trust and respect between public safety and Arlington residents, stated Board Chair Katie Crystal. The COB reflects the rich diversity of Arlington County, and its members are committed to our values of transparency, trust, and mutual respect. I have no doubt that they will be integral in constructive oversight of law enforcement and deepening trust and legitimacy between our police and residents, said County Board Vice Chair Christian Dorsey. The 9 members of the COB were introduced at the County Board recess meeting on March 22, 2022. A short biography on each member is provided here, including employment information, volunteer work, and their answer to the question, why do you want to serve on the COB? And now on to our last news story for this week. The following is from the community post section of ARL Now. The Arlington Players, also known as TAP, has joined forces with the Little Theater of Alexandria, also known as LTA, to bring you an evening of premiere one-act shows. Selected from more than 100 submissions worldwide, these three 30-minute shows tackle a wide variety of issues: the environment, race, and relationships, to name a few, in unique and thoughtful ways. To be clear, these are not the traditional shows that you would see from either TAP or LTA, and we take pride in bringing different types of art to our stage. Because these are new works, we have provided content warnings for this show. We believe it is our duty to inform audiences of material that may be triggering. If you would like to see the trigger warnings for this production, see this list: strong language, mention of cancer and child mortality, mention of animal death, prop gun use, and drug use. If you are interested in supporting new artists and brand new works, you can purchase tickets from TAP's website. Tickets are $25 for adults, $22 for seniors/military, and $15 for students. ACL interpretation will be provided on Saturday, April 2nd. Shows run Friday through Sunday from March 26th through April 10th at 8 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays 3 p.m. and Sundays. Questions can be directed by email to audiencerelations@thearlingtonplayers.org or by phone at 703-549-1063. That does it for the news for this week. Now on to our community bulletin board stories.
Hi, and welcome to CBB. Our first CBB event is good for kids in grades 3 through 6. Here's the message. Do you think you have what it takes to join our secret network of spies? Test your decoding skills and uncover the names of the famous spy operatives in this self-guided scavenger hunt. If you successfully uncover the names of all 6 operatives, you'll be initiated into our secret society and get a chance to win assorted spy prizes. To participate, just ask a librarian operative at the front desk for your top secret starting envelope and the first clue. According to the library website, all attendees ages 2 and older, regardless of vaccination status, are still required to wear a mask while inside all Arlington Public Library facilities. But you can call 703-228-6545 for the latest information. That's on Tuesday, April 5th from 10 o'clock a.m. to 8 o'clock p.m. at Shirlington Branch Library, 4200 Campbell Avenue. Next up, free 2021 tax preparation assistance is still being offered through the Arlington County Public Library. It's being presented in partnership with AARP for people with limited income. Be sure to bring tax returns from the last 2 years, correspondence you got from the IRS and your state and local taxing authority, Social Security cards or other documentation that show the taxpayer ID numbers for every individual on your return, checking your savings account information if you want to direct deposit a refund or direct debit any amounts due, the official ID protection PIN for any individual if applicable, and some other official forms including W-2s, 1099s. For a business, bring a summary list of income and expenses. Also, information about any other income, including cash. IRS letter 6475 if you have one. IRS letter 6419 if you have one of those. Records of any federal, state, or local income tax that you paid, if it's not shown on income documents. Also, any other records showing possible deductions, health insurance, and credits. The service is available by appointment only at the Columbia Pike Branch Library through April 15th. The available dates and times are Tuesdays from 1 o'clock to 7 o'clock p.m., Wednesdays from 11 o'clock a.m. to 5 o'clock p.m., Fridays from 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock p.m., and Saturdays and Sundays from 10 o'clock a.m. to 4 o'clock p.m. You can get more information and make an appointment at novataxaid.org. Help is also available at other library locations. Just check the Arlington County Library website. Our next event is a chance to celebrate National Library Week with free coffee and books. It's called Wake Up and Read. The American Library Association's Office for Intellectual Freedom recently issued a statement opposing widespread efforts to censor books in U.S. schools and libraries. Schools and libraries in Virginia have been subject to these censorship efforts, and Arlington Public Library is taking a stand to build awareness of these challenged books. National Library Week, which runs from April 3rd through April 9th, celebrates the roles that libraries and librarians play in transforming lives and strengthening our communities. This event invites participants to stop by their local branch library to pick up free coffee and a banned book while supplies last. For current policies on masking, please see the Library Operations Update. The event is on Sunday, April 3rd from 10 o'clock a.m. to 5 o'clock p.m. at Columbia Pike Branch Library, 816 South Walter Reed Drive. Our next event is for babies and preschoolers. Each Tuesday, children can make a different craft out of paper and other materials provided by the library. Examples include origami, bookmarks, seasonal creations, 3D creations, cards, and many more suggestions your children can make. According to the website, attendees and family groups will be spaced 6 feet apart to account for social distancing, and all attendees aged 2 and older, regardless of vaccination status, will still be required to wear a mask while inside the library facilities. Space is limited, and attendance is first come, first served until the event capacity is reached. You can register through the library website and call 703-228-5971 for updated information. That's on Tuesday, April 5th from 3:30 to 4:30 p.m. at Glen Carlin Branch Library. Next up, keep calm and carry yarn at Aurora Hills. This is a chance for adults aged 18 and up to learn, socialize, and have a good time with yarn. Whether you're curious about knitting, a beginner who wants to learn more, or are working at an intermediate or even advanced level, this group is for you. Just bring your desire to create with yarn along with your projects, questions, and problems. Attendees should bring their own supplies, but there will be needles and yarn on hand for beginners to practice with. This program is for adult knitters and crocheters of all skill levels. For more information, call 703-228-5715. You can register online through the library website. That's on Tuesday, April 5th from 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock p.m. in the Eads Room at Aurora Hills Branch Library, 735 18th Street South. Our final CBB event is good for children aged 2 to 5. It's called Show and Tell, just like the show and tell everyone remembers. This show and tell program gives preschoolers a chance to bring 1 or 2 of their favorite things from home to talk about. From a favorite toy, to a favorite book, to a favorite pair of funny socks. If it's something special to them and safe, then we can't wait to see it and learn all about it. So join in for this get-together, which is designed to build children's language skills as well as their self-esteem. Registration is required. You must register for the total number of people who will be attending, including adults. For the current policies on masking, please see the library operations update. You can call 703-228-5260 for more information and register through the library website. That's on Wednesday, April 6th from 3 o'clock to 3:30 p.m. in the Longfellow Room at Westover Branch Library, 1644 North McKinley Road, Suite 3. Now it's time for 55 Plus News.
Howdy, and welcome to 55 Plus News. They say that adopting and maintaining healthy eating practices are important parts of managing diabetes. A registered dietitian from the Virginia Hospital Center's Outpatient Diabetes and Nutrition Program will discuss the latest science-based nutrition recommendations for better blood sugar control and weight management. You can register online at the Parks and Recreation website. The activity number is 913-400-11. And that's on Wednesday, April 6th from 11 o'clock a.m. to 12 noon. 55 plus membership is required, and this is a virtual event. Next up, they got something called Spring Fling. It's a chance to welcome warmer weather, we hope, with a Spring Fling celebration. It's sponsored by the Lubber Run Advisory Committee. They're going to have live music, dancing, crafts, packaged refreshments, and more. The activity number is 913-899-01. That's on Friday, April 1st, unless they're fooling, from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock p.m. at Lubber Run Park, which is at North Columbus and 2nd Streets. The next event is called Read Library Books on the Libby app. Being able to borrow free ebooks or digital audiobooks from your public library can be a lifeline for those who love to read. And it's easy. Arlington Public Library staff member Alexandria Schultz will demonstrate how to get your free Libby app and enjoy reading from the comfort of your home. You can register online at the Parks and Recreation website. The activity number is 913-403-03. And that's on Monday, April 4th from 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock p.m. 55 plus membership is required, and this is a virtual event. Next up, it's time for the 55 plus walking group again. It's your chance to stay active with friendly walking companions. You'll explore nearby trails and neighborhoods in a safe, socially distanced manner. Destinations may be changed or excursions canceled for inclement weather. The listed area is Williamsburg. For more information, call 703-228-4747. You can register online through the Parks and Recreation website. The activity number is 913-106-06, and that's on Wednesday, April 6th from 9:30 to 10:30 a.m., and 55 plus membership is required. Our next event is called 55 Plus Tour de Friends Bike Club. You see what they did there. It's a chance to stay active, this time with friendly biking companions. You will explore other nearby trails and neighborhoods in a safe, socially distant manner on bicycles. The ride distances are between 10 and 25 miles. The durations vary. Destinations, once again, may be changed or excursions canceled for inclement weather. This time, the route is listed as Cherry Blossoms, East Potomac Park. For more information, you can call 703-228-4747, register online at the Parks and Recreation website. The activity number is 913 206-05, and that's on Wednesday, April 6th from 11 o'clock a.m. to 1 o'clock p.m. Once again, 55 plus membership is required. Our final event is called Be Prepared for Your Next Doctor's Appointment. What questions should you be asking your doctor? What tests should be done at your age? A representative from the Senior Health Department at the Virginia Hospital Center will provide information on how you can best prepare for your next doctor's appointment. You can register online at the Parks and Recreation website. The activity number is 913-500-08, and that's on Wednesday, April 6th from 12:30 to 1:30 p.m. at Aurora Hills Community Center, 735 18th Street South. Anyway, that's all I got for 55 Plus News.
And that concludes this week's show. We will be back next week with more news about Arlington. Meanwhile, be careful, be safe, and be well.
Someone is while I'm waiting for my turn, you see. I don't wanna wait in vain for your love. And I don't wanna wait in vain for your love. And I don't wanna wait in vain for your love, because someone desire you knows the way. When someone desire you, I'm still waiting all the David, close the line. Dave, is it your love that I'm waiting for? Is it your love that I'm waiting for? Is it your love that I'm waiting for? Is it your love that I'm waiting for?